Hey guys, it's Kaylee.
And Tyler.
And we got Cadence here. Cadence, look at the camera.
Smelling something.
Anyway, thanks for joining us for our weekly W is for Wine. And first of all, we want to give a shout out to Matt Bellassai for giving us inspiration as usual. And we also wanted to thank our voters for voting for our Naked Angel. What is it? Naked Angel?
I don't know. Naked Wines.
Naked Wines. Yeah. They call the people angels, that's why. And it's Akiyoshi.
Akiyoshi?
That's what you guys decided for us. It is a red wine from California. Excuse my reach. There isn't a whole lot on the bottle about the wine, so I guess we're going to just be surprised. So let's try it.
I'm guessing it's just a red blend.
Smells good.
Yeah, seems like a red blend to me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't pinpoint anything in particular.
Can definitely taste a grapey finish at the end, though. A little sharp, but not too sharp. I don't know.
It's pretty good.
I like it.
I would drink it again.
Yep. And it doesn't leave, like some wines leave like a weird taste in your mouth afterwards.
No.
Definitely don't get that.
No, it has a little kick like in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of in the middle. Little, I don't know how.
It's smooth though.
Yeah.
It tastes good.
I bet it would be very delicious with chocolate.
You're the chocolate person.
Yeah. Anyway, so lately we've been doing a little bit more lighthearted, silly stuff. So I kind of wanted to bring it back to give you guys some tips. We are full swing in the holiday season and everything, and we've got 4 tips for you guys to help you save money during the holiday season. Raise your hand if you haven't started shopping yet. Yep, Cadence is like, oh God, you guys, come on. Yep, we haven't started. So, what was I gonna say? So we've got 4 tips. The first one is try to make a budget before you're starting. So it doesn't matter whether January 1st you're starting your shopping, right away, whatever, halfway through the year. Try to make a budget. And I found on a few different websites, I can't recall right off the top of my head, that there were some different methods of tracking your spending. And I was also thinking about it in a good way is probably just having your own separate bank account of sorts, or create your own type of spreadsheet in order to keep track of how much money you're spending and on who, and just to kind of keep yourself organized. If you have Excel, just do a simple spreadsheet on Excel. That would work. Yeah.
This is Maine.
This is like a lion.
Why is your mane in the front?
But starting early also helps you guys, helps everybody, I don't know, benefit and kind of take advantage of deals that are happening throughout the whole year and not just like Black Friday, because I feel like Black Friday is kind of like the
I don't
kickoff.
shop on Black Friday.
Neither do I.
It's too nuts.
I really don't know what
People
the
are
whole
crazy.
big hype is about it, but and I don't do anything with Cyber Monday or anything. Did go shopping on the support small business Saturday or
That's
whatever.
A good one. I like that one.
So I did do that this year because I was in Maine and I was able to go do a little bit of shopping when I was home. But there are always deals going on no matter what time of year. So to avoid the chaos of Black Friday, unless that's your thing, like, all right, go for it, like, that's great. There are some crazy deals during that time anyway, but you find deals on like Groupon
Mm-hmm.
and
Jack
Jack
Threads.
Threads and anything else. Those are the two.
Chivery.
Chivery. Yeah, the chive. Um, so those are actually the two that I thought of when I was thinking of you about this. I can't think of any other one, but like, um, starting early helps you benefit and take advantage of a year's worth of deals versus just Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I was hearing crazy things like Cyber Monday was like the biggest. It was like so huge. There's so many people trying to buy stuff online. It like crashed a bunch of the servers. Like it was nuts. So to avoid all the chaos, start early and really make a plan for yourself as far as a budget. Personally, what I would do, and I've done this in the past, is have a separate bank account so I can keep track of it that way. Which works for me. Obviously, you guys have to do what works for you. Our second tip is to try and cut back on all the small things, the small extras. That trip to Dunkin's, going in, getting carry out, take out pizza, hitting up the drive through at, whatever. Hopefully you guys aren't doing that too often, but for your own health. But, all those little things add up.
Yeah, try not to eat while you're out shopping.
That helps too. Definitely helps. Unexpected prices, especially at the mall, the food court is probably not the best choice, and also much more expensive than finding something at the grocery store that you could be making at home.
Mm-hmm.
Our third tip is if you have a big family, like I have an enormous family, between my huge family and his huge family, is really hard to buy for every single person. It's like literally
It's impossible.
We would be spending an arm and a leg. And so
it's
what?
Not fair to everybody else either. You can't expect them to buy gifts for you.
Right.
With all that many people.
Right. So what I would suggest is what my family does, and Tyler's kind of been adopted into it, is doing Yankee swap and kind of doing stockings for specific people that they draw out of a hat. Like, we've got the DaCostas and their kids for stockings and gifts and stuff like that. For our sibling swap on my mom's side, we have my sister Jen and my sister-in-law Sarah, and so it's a nice way for everybody to feel like they're getting something kind of from everyone, but that one particular person is picking out the gift and actually buying it. So we always put like a price cap on it, and so that kind of helps as well. So we're not, being like, oh, they would like this and they would like this, and then all of a sudden you're spending $100 on one person when, you have like a $20 limit. And our fourth tip is, depending on, well, I think either way, a lot of times it's very stressful for the people who are hosting your holiday meal. They feel like there's a lot of pressure to provide the whole meal for everyone. So my suggestion would be to, no matter how stubborn your host is or how stubborn you are as a host, accept people offering to help you make the meal and bring things, even if it's something small, just so the whole financial burden of providing that meal isn't all on just one person.
Or the time cooking and preparing.
Yeah, because that's also stressful. I mean, I don't know how many times my mom has hosted Christmas, particularly. We usually do Christmas dinner at my mom's house, and she's scrambling around like a chicken with a head cut off. Fortunately, my family always brings stuff to help, of course, but it's just even having the stress of everybody being there and stuff, they don't need the extra financial stress along with all of the excitement and the emotional stress that's going on with it being the holidays and, everything else that's going on. Because it is a stressful time. Happy but stressful. And a lot of people find stress in shopping and finances. I know I do, because this is a as happy of time as it is for me. It's also, I don't want to say depressing, but it's also kind of disheartening because
You want to get something for everybody.
Right, and
you want to get more for everybody.
Right.
That you're already buying for.
And which actually, which reminds me, I forgot something. Tip number 3. So like doing like the Yankee swaps and stuff, don't feel obligated to get everybody something. And also, homemade stuff is great. I know, like, when we're doing our...
We've made each other stuff.
Right.
Good stuff.
Instead of... I got him something. I've always gotten him something. But I thought that... Was it last year? No, it was 2 years ago. I wrote down a gratitude journal. Stuff, even, might sound silly. I just took a minute every day and just wrote something that I was thankful for him for.
I'm almost
for that day.
It.
Yep.
It's almost finished.
Maybe it was last year I gave it to. I don't remember. But anyway, simple things like that, that would really mean the world to somebody, but it's something that it cost me probably $1 for the notebook, and I already had a pen. So really it was only my time. And those are some of the most important and special gifts. I would much rather get something that was homemade or, something like that versus just materialistic stuff. So again, tip number 1 is make sure that you have some sort of budget, whether, in tracking system, whether that's, having an Excel sheet or a bank account, something like that.
Or just write it all down.
Right.
That's what my grandmother does.
Some way to keep track and make a budget of your spending. Number 2 was try to eliminate as much of the small extras, Oh, it's not a big deal, and just go through the drive-thru and get a bagel at Dunkin's. Well, guess what? A bagel
later.
Yeah.
Turns
a bagel every day over a month's, over a year's worth of time. That's a lot of money. Number 3 is try and do swaps of sorts to save money that way. Utilize your creativity and make stuff. And our 4th tip is don't allow yourself to, if you're hosting, don't allow yourself to be stubborn and accept help financially with providing all of the food. So I think that's it. I think those I did quite a bit of research and kind of thought about what like what other people were doing and what I've done in the past to help myself through the holiday season, and it always turns out all right no matter what. But those are our tips. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and thanks for voting for our selection of wine tonight. And I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
See ya.